afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, Hero of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We are here till 1 vs 1 on some Moscow winter, situated somewhere, in this case, imagine we are situated here somewhere east of Narva. The front line has been broken here by the 122nd Rifle Corps under the command of Wuff, here leading with the Guards, Rifle Combined Arms Tactics Doctrine straight against the German lines, being held here and commanded by Luciano, leading the 11th SS Panzergrenadier Division Nordland into defense to maintain the Narva line, which was, I think, somewhere in Estonia. Oh yeah, it should be. It's a little tidbit there. Even using Salford, solid conscripts there from Wuff. For Luciano, we've got Mechanized Assault, Mobile Defense, and Blitzkrieg Doctrine with MD42 start there for with Grenadiers. Pretty standard stuff from both sides. So note here, he's heading straight sort of east down, passing straight for the fuel point here, which at the same time as the Wehrmacht is always something you know, never a huge fan of, particularly since the Wehrmacht's very easily derailed there. If you basically manage to rush a building before the Wehrmacht, then use it against them, they can generally struggle quite a bit there, which is generally why I prefer on Sumovsky winter to always head towards here. While there's a house, it's not something that deeply affects you, comparatively, compared to here. But you're just sort of spreading out here, though. Mr. Wuff, conscripts sort of making a hard push for the west centre, whereas the engineers sort of leading up the east here, so clearly Wuff is not too concerned with him. In this case, turns out to be a bit Luciano's fortune, and the engineers in this case are going to clearly give him hell, nonetheless, for their mercenary guns. The pioneers, that range, clearly have no chance there, versus the rifle-equipped engineers, and already close to seeing only one pioneer down. And there you go, Jürgen stumbles over dead. Good their hands. Thomas as well, since you know the Nordland actually had Scandinavian volunteers, specifically Norwegian and Danish. Though I think like very few amount of Swedes. I think they're like a platoon worth of them. It's known as a Swedish platoon, but even then they couldn't even fill up a full platoon. So it's mostly just ethnic Germans from Hungary and the likes. Little fun fact there, in fact. Most of the Nordland, despite sounding all very Scandinavian, had like very few Scandinavians in it. Most of it were basically just ethnic Germans. That led to some fun elements there, some miscommunication and the likes. Double Grenadiers, MB42 with a mortar following up here for Luciano. Of course, he's really focusing on finding out in the house, in which case having a mortar is pretty good. And in this case, he would also want to consider getting out flamethrowers that really further assisted. Grenadiers now sort of spreading out on their own, setting up this, they're trying to fortify here. In this case, of course, we see that Wuff at the same time is just ignoring the strong point here, moving straight on for the cough point instead. Very good move there. He rushes ahead, gets into the building right in front of Luciano's Grenadiers, catching that in the open and quickly punching them with his most guns there. Not good there for Luciano. And again, got push up here, catching the Grenadiers out of negative cover. Not looking good here. Mortar arrives there for Luciano and the 11th. Grenadiers there push back for the cough point again. His MD42 here defending it, but he also needs to be able to defend this. So right now, Luciano is off to an awkward start. Also noting bulletins for Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadier, we're noting wants to make them harder to hit, and Assault Grenadiers. All infantry though here for Wuff. Comes here, actually losing out to the Grenadiers. It looks like some nice maneuvering there for Luciano, possibly while Wuff was too occupied here. He might allow the Grenadiers to close and then go mortify against the conscripts. First shot does a bit of damage, but does not down to half health. It's not too bad there for Luciano's Granaten there for crew. More Grenadiers have been prepared for him. Germany. Also, another fun fact about the 11th SS was it was actually surprisingly well equipped for a Panzer Grenadier division, and I suspect it might have something to do with the fact it was a volunteer division from Denmark and Norway, and well, with elements from it anyways. They're really keen on trying to attract them, so that might have something to do with it, I guess. Though again, it might have been also of course fighting the Baltics, and well, didn't we have a lot of other armoured elements there besides the more made up Panzer Division Strachwitz, which formed up of two different brigades. But basically, in terms of equipment, it actually had its own Panther battalion, the Hermann von Salza. No, but young battalion, Hermann von Salza was a regiment, can't quite there. But also had a Stug battalion, and then each Panzer Grenadier regiment had its own battalion equipped with half tracks. Probably were the ones with the Scandinavians in it, not the ones with the ethnic Germans. So yeah, it was apparently surprisingly well equipped again for a Panzer Grenadier division. And also surprisingly well equipped for an SS division, since even they would not be able to muster more than, I think, one battalion equipped with half tracks. I might be wrong there though, but I'm reasonably confident on that. The Engineers engaging the Grenadiers. Grenadiers out of negative cover, not a good position there to be in. Need to fall back. There we got the mortar moving up. We only take up there. We do have to take up there for Luciano. Grenadiers moving up here. Conscious of the heavy loss between the two, but overall, Wuff is able to stalwartly hold on to the fuel. I've lost the grip here. Wuff overall right now in good map control here. He could consider laying down some mines here and there to sort of, you know, slow down Luciano further, make it hard for him to maneuver about. Support weapons would also be a good choice about now. Maximum's mortars to further make it difficult here for Luciano. Just sort of pressure through here. Still looks like he's finally made an entry into the village. Gonna just push back one another. Gonna just arrive, but at the same time, Wuff is reinforcing the area here. Momentum of the 122nd Rifle Corps charging forwards for the motherland to replace the ones lost. So overall here it's just basically a stalemate, which overall is working out for Wuff because he's not the one losing ground. So even if he's retreating men, as long as Luciano also retreats his men, well, Wuff is winning. There you go, guards are arriving. No surprise there. Deep light machine guns also easily available there for them to increase the firepower. That's just the fascisti. Mortar could stand to a bit up further closer there to support the front line troops. And there you go, like to make a nice company. Bunker up next. Grenadiers here seem to be slowly winning out against the conscripts, actually. Rather close there. I guess on the movement they'll rather make them weaker. They're still going to be closer. They're going to be on light cover. And this is going to be super close between the two. Bunker up though. Grenadiers assisted there. What's there, grab? And there we go. Grenadiers push back. Again, overall, he might have suffered extensive loss as well, but his conscripts were cheaply reinforced and still he held his ground. So basically, it's kind of a win-win, really. Overall for Wuff. So, well, at least win. Not win-win, but, you know, win. As long as he just, you know, ensures he can maintain the ground. I mean, it doesn't really matter how many loses because he'll still be getting fuel in from it. At the same time, in fact, we're seeing that Wuff is further strengthening his fuel hand, building up fuel cache here. So Wuff here displaying some foresight, preparing ahead, and probably got some armor there prepared, or at least some plans of armor, versus Luciano, who's slowly making advances here, making gains. We can also see now he's really beginning to focus on the northern part of the map. He's in fact conceding the rest of the map here, as he really wants to push Wuff away from it, rather than, you know, focus on strengthening his hand here. So in that sense, I do think Luciano here is actually getting a bit greedy. He's trying to do more than he could possibly pull off. We're also seeing that Luciano, going for the Pack 40, is worried about enemy vehicles. Around this timing, it's not unexpected to worry about that. I'd certainly also be worried about it. Though again, the heavy infantry folks there from Wuff could of course mean he's sort of delaying it. But just, you know, it's not a bad idea as such. I mean, you rather want to be prepared for a T-70 than not prepared for a T-70, because if you're not prepared for a T-70, it can very easily end up getting really painful unless you're got a lot of telemines or some other sort of trick up your sleeve. Also, good use here, by the way, of the hit the dirt. MD-42 could not suppress it, and they could just grab territory. I also like the English to sneak up there at the same time. So good work there by Wuff, and good use there of a otherwise underutilized ability. It pretty much just means they get the effect of light cover no matter where they are, plus they cannot be suppressed. Of course, they can't move either, so in theory, that also means you've got a tank nearby, you can easily crash them. It's a little fun one there. MD-42 more on the way for Luciano, further bring up heavy firepower there to support his swooping at the front line. Whoa, wipe the engineers there with an absolutely well-placed rifle grenade. My god, Jürgen. What did you do to that rifle grenade? Nothing? 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 There we go, slightly falling back. Pioneers moving to the north. Still no sign of a flame for here for Luciano. But he's gained some ground here, though at the same time he's lost there. So again, while he did again push forward here, it all can result in him losing ground elsewhere. And overall he's still then pushing down here, so his efforts do seem a bit mixed here. They do seem a bit mixed. And there you go, we do see tips in the way here for Wuff, and there you go, submachine guns being handed out there, PPH-41s. Primary submachine gun of the Soviet Union in the war, though they did have a few others. So it was the PPD-40, which is sort of preliminary, sort of looking like PPH-41. Maybe the same guy who made the light machine guns there, the DPs. Fun fact there. And there's a later one, the PPS-43, which attempted to make it even easier to make PPH, I believe, which was also a bit more effective. I think it was primarily used by more elite units and the like, so I might be wrong there. Conscious push back though, T-70 light tank arrives there for Wuff, for the glory of the Soviet Union. 122nd Rifle Corps continues to push ahead here. Further establishing a bridgehead and making things more desperate for the 11th SS. They just need to get out of the bar. They're constantly getting suppressed here by the MD-42. Second MD-42 arriving, Grenadiers there more on the way. He's not, say, getting any Panzer Grenadier or anything else. He's just going for a lot of Grenadiers. And again, he's about to lose territory here again. Luciano seems sort of like, you know, changing here. Can't quite make up his mind. Does he want this? Does he want that? Does he want both? In which case, again, he needs to, you know, change his tack overall. There you go. Now to Panzerfaust, the T-70. Pack 40 won't be able to get in time, but at least he's going to force Wuff to be careful because if he does get caught by a Pack 40 there, of course, he doesn't want to. So he's going to pull back nonetheless to avoid such a rather unpleasant situation. No further take-up there for Luciano as of yet for Wuff. Could probably take up soon. I mean, again, the fuel points and the fuel cache here are ensuring, you know, he's got an overall more steady fuel supply than Luciano. So in theory, he could soon set up a mechanized armor company and begin rolling out the T-34-76s. There you go, Guardsmen hold here by the MD-42. The Guardsmen at the same time believe are able to spot the other Pack 40, pretty much telling Wuff where not to move. In fact, he can move up and strike here because the Pack 40 then will have to sort of double back all the way there, meaning the T-70 has ample time to do damage there. That's a bit sort of wearing thing when you're sort of trying to be more active with your Pack 40. And there you go, heavy fire going down there, mines going off looks as well, Pioneers taking losses. Is being suppressed by the MD-42 down here, constantly hit. Didn't quite angle it properly there, got slightly caught by the MD-42, but the MD-42 needs to turn around nonetheless. This moving in, Pack 40 moving up for support now. There you go, T-70 strike up further north. There we go, Panzerfaust off. Right there, Wuff might have just extended his hand. There we go, Pack 40 going to be able to fire. Short, Otto, short. And there you go, T-70 down. At the same time, Grenadiers here sort of supporting the MD-42, not quite succeeding well. So the T-70 down, that's a definite victory there for Luciano and Germany. Rifle grenades going off, their Guardsmen falling back down south, they're constantly pushed back, but we got another unit here flanking even further behind Luciano's lines here, and Luciano's worried about an attack from the centre, so it's going to be completely unprepared for an assault here from a more veteran unit striking, or ready to strike fear into the hearts here of Luciano and the 11th. So very nicely done there, 2 units retreating there, and now Wuff controls the fuel cache and 2 fuel points. And there you go, another flank here, really another sort of deep flank using the IC, in this case to get behind again. They're lacking some machine guns and men. That could have worked a bit better, I think. Take up there for Luciano. No upgrades for those grenadiers, but probably been a lot of munitions going forward, including a lot of rifle grenades, which does preclude him from getting light machine guns. But we do see a flamethrower here, the Flammenwerfer. He's finally had enough of those Russians using the houses. He's going to burn some out of their houses. We are. Guardsmen flanking in. Guards hitting heavy fire, though, doing a lot of damage up close to this attempting to. Rifle grenade off as well. Oh! Devastating hit there, devastating. What is it with Luciano's rifle grenades? Is he a wizard or something?
The enemy is taking our territory.
That was really impressive in a worrying sense. Guardsmen there versus Pioneers trying to get up in the cover again. As long as they're near the cover, the Pioneers here will be able to do quite quantifiably nasty damage. Just back there. Wuff has yet to take up. He's definitely got the resource now for it. He could actually probably follow up very quickly with a T-34-76 to further strike fear into the hearts of Luciano and the 11th. Mortar there as well up for Wuff there, adding a bit of a light artillery for his men. Laser suffering to the Guardsmen attacking, constantly charging in as well here. Wuff's forces heavily equipped to deal with the fascists. Reinforcing, mortar sending out. More men heading down there.
Are seizing a sector.
And there you go, Guardsmen quick to occupy the house here. Overall, I think Luciano at this point would have been much better off if he just tried to focus around here again. There's a lot fewer houses that can be turned against him compared to here. This is just not a very good Wehrmacht attack angle, and particularly not doing much to defend the houses denied them to the enemy. You could at least then consider lining up around here. That would make it a lot harder for Wuff to rush in and flank him. Another rifle here in this case, though, not quite as devastating as some of the previous ones, but obviously still a bit nasty there for Wuff's men. We're quickly dying out there in the house. The corpses filling up in the living room. Mortar fire there running back and forth. House there, fuel pond there still secured by the Soviet army. MG42 firing in there, 2 kills already. Gonna do slightly falling back. Also note, this is a longer match, or an hour long, so no mid-game analysis. Quick rock grenade there. Conscripts looking too good there. He's certainly getting a lot of effect out of his rifle grenades. I really have to say some of them have been absolutely horrific. And there we go. At the same time, we got here Wuff going there for the T-34-76s. He probably could have out sooner, but he was probably a bit focused on other things. Either way there, T-34-76 and Luciano won't be able to have any armor up to be able to respond to it in time. In fact, Wuff, by the time that Luciano probably has 1 tank out, or even a Stug, will probably have 2 T-34s then. So right now, Luciano is definitely a bit on the back foot against the 122nd Rifle Corps. Guards from their force back. They're taking a nasty hit there. Quite a bit of shooting there. Rifle grenades off again. So many rifle grenades. Honestly, I haven't seen that many rifle grenades used by a Ramak player in quite some time. But again, it seems like Wuff's not entirely sure, just doesn't care because his Russian, he can just soak them up. But usually don't see that many rifle grenades just being used that liberally. Of course, at the same time, does mean he can't, get light machine guns or any other upgrades, and I'm surprised he just keeps getting more Grenadiers and doesn't, consider any Panzer Grenadier. And looks like he's in fact playing for the Panzer 4 here, which means the T-34 will be able to get a friend here soon to join. That means that any Panzer 4 it does get will be quite outnumbered. Unless he manages to sample off quite an impressive amount. But there you go, mortar crew being assaulted by Pioneers. Push back there. Guard flying away, mortar fire range down as quite makes hits, same with the Serb mortar. More troops coming in there, looks like they're trying to counter-attack here. Of course, got the T-34 rolling in to town. Help deal with the fascisti. Guys, when they're doing what they can. Grenadiers here versus conscripts. Grenadiers got them down to half size. Oh! Good hit there from the mortar crew and the guardsman. Absolutely horrific. Nothing further there from Wuff. Again, he's going to be close to the corner T-34. In fact, he's almost got fuel for 2 more T-34s. And again, that really just sort of highlights one of the strengths of the T-34s. It's not going to be very difficult to get a lot of them. They're pretty much the cheapest medium tank in the game. Troops enforcing, not mentioned marching back and forth here under Luciano's command. 11th SS was part of the 3rd SS Corps, which primarily fought in the Baltics. Also included such units as the 4th SS Panzer Grenadier Brigade Nederland. I believe there was also the Wallonian, which was also a Panzer Grenadier Brigade, or possibly just a regiment. Fun fact there, and there was also, I believe, a series of Estonian SS Grenadier divisions that also fought under it. In fact, there were a lot of SS units fighting in the Baltics. As the Germans had been able to establish several sort of SS divisions from the locals. I think there was roughly 4 SS divisions all in all. Panzer 4 was done there for Luciano. Pack 40 gets a good penetrating in there, following up with the Panzer Faust there. Auto shoots and scrolls. Yeah, and then they're covered in bits of sawdust and the likes. There you go, Panzer Kampfwagen arrives. Katusha on the way there for Wuff. A bit of rocket artillery to help deal with the more dug-in Germans. Again, the fact Luciano does keep moving about here. Counter-flanking in nicely though. We do have light machine guns up as well for the Grenadiers. And we got mortar fire raining down there from above as well. Wuff keeping up the pressure constantly. Grenadiers out in the open versus Guards from the light machine guns. Vetsny too as well. That is definitely not a winning prospect. So there you go, Panzer Kampfwagen 4. Constantly under fire. Walls there collapsing. And going there for the mortar crew. Shoots and misses. Wilhelm there, clearly not the best Panzer IV gunner in the German army. After engaged with 2 grenadier squads. One close with there go. Rifle grenade, he really loves those rifle grenades in this case. Wuff does not notice again.
Now available to all conscripts.
But there you go, he's trying to hit them with a Katyusha, maybe allow that because trying to, get a wipe. That was pretty bold there by Wuff, pretty bold. In this case though, it didn't quite work out there, but I'd say that was, if it really just took that rifle grenade because I figure, if I get them, it will be worth it, yes. It is a sacrifice I am Comrade Stalin, I'm more than willing to make. T-34 might want to... Oh, he's got prime just baiting the Panzer IV, somehow knock it out there, I guess. Mines down here, not a bad spot. At the same time, we got Luciano moving in for the northern fuel point. T-34 there going to be got by another attempt here. In this case, the guard being pushed back, cancelled as well. They need to be careful, Panzer Faust. He's going over the T-34, he's really trying to get to the Panzer IV. And he's pushing back there. T-34 misses. And in this case, we're going to see Luciano just pulling back his Panzer IV, not willing to risk it versus the Soviet tanks. There we go, the T-34 rolling back rapidly. We got machine gun on the way there for the Panzer IV as well. Luciano is making slow progress here and there. The Wuff is now resisting.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Quite aggressively. MD-42 veterans here too. In fact, both of his MD-42s are. There you go, pin by machine gun almost done. You could consider supporting his Panzer IV with the Stuka. I'm surprised that the Wuff has yet to bring up any more armor. Going for Katyusha could work out, but part of me would think he'd just go for more T-34s, well, much more rapidly. We also got here Sturmweg attack ready. That one is pretty nasty if utilised properly. And actually has a good potential of wiping units in retreat, which is really, really unpleasant. So if you use that one actually in the right timing there, you could deliver a crushing blow there to Luciano. German assault to the centre of the map, engineers carrying the house. At the north, we've got Carter pushing the other pioneers. Head from his head. Dancing lost. There you go, Katyusha rockets again. He's really intent on catching some of Luciano's too for that Katyusha, but so far though, luck is not quite with him. There you go, Betty 2 in the Guardsman here. Panzer IV almost down to half health. Pack 4 is supporting. Mortar fire raining down. Guardsman pushed away. Too many losses out in the open there with no cover versus the Panzer IV. And there we go, another T-34 for Wuff, finally more tanks. In the south, another constant assault there. More firepower to overwhelm the fascists with, and these grenadiers are clearly not trained or equipped to deal with that many Russians. Grenadiers moving for the north, light machine gun team following as well, good work. Standing watch at the centre of the victory points, whilst we've got a small lead there for Wuff. No sign they're going to be using his doctrine as of yet. Specifically, the Sturmovik attack again, well utilised, it could really, I think, deliver a very, very nasty kick to Luciano's teeth.
T-34 ready for combat.
Mortars exchanging shots there, Vetchi 2 on this roll. So one meme got a flare up. I wonder from who though, it doesn't seem like him, but I guess you could have fired it earlier. Just didn't notice it. Otherwise there's not real much option otherwise for a flare. So I guess it has to be the serve mortar. Guess the cooldown must be going off already. It does also reveal for quite a bit of time. Either way, Wuff using it for a bit of reconnaissance, not bad. There you go, roughly it's off against us. The Guardsmen, good hit, though in heavy cover. They do take less damage over from grenadiers. T-34 we got to deal here with the grenadiers. But at the same time, we're going to patch for them moving in. We set it up for flank here. Good work, good work. Veterans one for the T-34, but the T-34s are pulling back in the face of Luciano's counter-attack lanes to the flanks of Wuff's armour.
To steal our sector.
At the same time, we're going to push into the centre, but there we go, before two definitely blocks Wuff's assault, but that's, oh, never mind. We got a Katyusha raining down here, keeping his rocket artillery this time for that. Perhaps hoping for more accuracy, and, oh good lord. It probably would help you if I was a bit closer to the target. He's pretty much almost firing from max distance, which does mean that overall the rocket artillery is a lot less accurate. And if they just moved a bit further up here around, he probably could have gotten, overall less scatter, and overall would have been more likely to wipe the MD-42 as he probably was hoping to there. So I feel that was, you know, a bit inefficient. We got Luciano following up with the skirmishes. Stug almost done, in fact. Up north, T-34, there's some Panther 2 T-34 being paired. We're trying to overwhelm the Panther 4 there with sheer numbers. You can in fact go for another T-34 more or less now. And a third one will thusly again provide him with a more armoured force, to which to strike Luciano and the 11th. SS Panzer Grenadier, there you go, T-34 with Panther 4 hit. Panther 4 fully packed, despite the T-34 not getting a single penetrating hit here. Constant push back. Luciano very stubbornly defending the centre of the map there. U-42 covering the south here. 110 being flanked through there, and there you go. Sturmgeschütz. 3 Ausführung G moves up. Older variant. It in particular had a more square man, whereas later models would have a more rounded one, which was colloquially known as Saukopf man, but that was apparently not the official designation, or possibly something the Germans called it, but that is what's sort of called in at the moment, I believe. Again, more rounded, and thus more able to actually deflect shots. That's all they gained, 2-1, 11 kills. Guardsmen might want to consider another position to attack from out in the open versus the Panther 4 with pent-up machine gun. It's not necessarily what I call the wisest move down here. Guardsmen versus the Infantry. There we go, 30-54 for Wuff. And the 1 and 22nd Rifle Corps. We could see a flank here against a Stug. That would leave Wuff, Luciano's Sturmgeschütz in a pretty bad position. Of course, the question is he aware of it? He isn't. Oh, he might actually now have realised it, but it's too late, it's too late! He's trying to get away here, but he can't, he's being flanked here, he's outmaneuvered. He should have probably tried to go towards the Grenadiers or something. Panther 4 should have back as fast, but it's not. Oh dear. Good work here by Wuff. I don't think he was intentionally, just sort of realised, oh, Stug, let us destroy it, comrades. Ah, he missed it, he missed it. Oh, what rubbish luck there, what rubbish luck. He's almost lost his T-54 as well here. Oh, no, that was just rubbish luck there for Wuff. Rubbish luck. Such a nice sort of position there, and just misses with the last hit. I mean, the smoke was a nice choice there for Luciano trying to help his Stug, but still that miss. God, I feel sorry for him. Mortar fire here. Probably better off just smoking the area here with this mortar just to prevent the MG42 from working rather than trying to hit it with the Katyusha from max distance. I mean, so far he's gotten 2 kills out of, I think, at least 4 barrages with it. That's not really a very good kill count. Say not a good rate of it anyways. He's also filling a ton of munitions. A really good benefit, I think, from time to time when utilising some swimming attacks. At the same time, looks like we've got a flank here going in against Wuff. Nice done there by Luciano. Transforming through the village centre. T-54 pushing a bit about here, but quickly falling back. Needs to be careful though. Needs to be careful, doesn't get caught up in the eyes. That could sink it. Other T-54 and Panther 4 could be a child. There we go. Double penetrate against the Panzerkampfwagen 4. Guardsman leading the spearhead. They've got Grenadiers coming the Panther 4 plus of course Pack 40. Can he get it? Oh, hits the Pack 40 crew. And there we go. We finally got the airstrike in there. T-34 down. T-54 almost down. There we go. Almost wipes the MG42. Drives right past the Pack 40. Goes for the Panther 4. Oh dear, this is not looking good for Wuff. Smoke again. Can he get it? Ah, Panther 4 gets it. Veteran G2. Oh no. So close here. In this case, probably should try and flank him a bit further rather than just barking straight into where it's thickest in terms of defences. And it is almost popped out though. Sturmwijk there makes another pass and almost got the mortar there. Still, it does force Luciano to fall back here from the village centre. I suppose it wasn't a complete loss, but the problem here is basically once Wuff gets his armour repaired, he needs to counterattack. And in that department, Wuff is, I think, quite prepared to resist that. So Wuff is in a bit of an awkward position right then and there. Also, Luciano's got both fuel points, but Wuff still has to fuel cash. I mean, he's still paying off quite nicely for him. But there you go, he's quickly filling up the ranks of the T-34s, and in that sense again, he can, replace them easily. It's not necessarily
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
that huge loss compared to had Luciano actually lost both the Stug and the Panther IV during those previous attacks. That would have been Luciano in a very, very bad position compared to Wuff losing a few T-34s. So again, that Stug there got lucky. That got lucky. Anyways, Panther IV here, command tank rolling ahead with its straight into mine. Bad news for Wuff's Panther Cool. They're going to tank grenade as well, but in this case, lucky for Luciano. Wuff has nothing, can sort of seriously do any damage and quickly finish it off here. In the south, the MD-42 remains there, closing on a veteran fleet, pushing back a conscript squad there. Heroically trying to push forwards, but ultimately it is not enough. Another Katyusha barrage. He's not really getting a lot out of that Katyusha. Now we got a Suki support on the front line. Back in action for Deutschland while he's repairing his Panzer IV there. Except he's not. He's moved all the pioneers ahead there. Seems like he forgot something. You know, Otto. Didn't we forget something? Ah, don't be silly, Dieter. What could we have forgotten? There goes activating in the Panzer IV ahead there. Grenade off against with background T-34 moving in. They just one though. Mortar fire range on both sides. Guardsmen advance here under fire from the command tank and the Sturmgeschütz. Actually, I don't think the Sturmgeschütz is shooting. Would benefit the Frantic and machine gun mortar hits getting there on the Guardsmen. Moving in. There you go, another airstrike already. The 3rd Air Force strikes again the IO-2 Sturmovik. There we go, nasty hits there. In this case, I think they're saved slightly by the house there. Charging the T-34 again, though, directly into where Luciano is strongest in terms of defense. That is pretty ballsy here by Wuff. Conscript guards need to get up moving there. T-34 does a bit of damage, doesn't get knocked out though. Trying to go there for rolls behind the house, gets behind here, gets behind, can he get the Stug? Stug almost down, but survives again. At least for now. There you go, Panther IV blitzkrieg after the T-34. T-34 misses. Needs to get up more armor here, something up to support it. Conscript guards are falling back. And Stug went down to a mortar round, plus the pioneers working on it. So that one hurt Luciano a bit. The
enemy is taking our territory.
Panther IV, they're falling back. Veterans too. And there you go, Katyusha barrage right down the more concentrated elements. Might be able to get some hits there with it finally. Or not. I mean, he had the armor a bit, but he's not really getting much. Oh, damaged engine! Oh, it had all the damaged engine, never mind. But there you go, we got another Panther IV then, for Luciano, even as Wuff is getting additional T-34 Sooner 6s. More medium tanks. Engineers being caught with the double Panthers. And in the south there, we got engineers being mining down the paths there. Good work, good work. Conscript slowly moving ahead. Conscript guards moving in, kind of these are counter-tanking. We've got 3 squads here with light machine guns. All covered here, but the command tank is making them rather much more durable. That is bad news there for Wuff, unless you got some serious artillery there. Grenade off right in the midst of them! Oh! Nasty work there. I think the grenade slightly negated, but that also could have been a lot more damage. Still getting off some good hits, though. Good. Need to retreat, don't need to retreat. Guards off from out there with the mortar. And here's the ult as well. Heavy losses on both sides. I think Wuff there suffered much more heavily than Luciano. T-34 just hang back, second one moving up to deal with the Grenadiers. And there you go, ooh-rahing the conscripts going up, probably hit the dirt right next to them. Or not. Good to up there and close, but looks like Luciano has a bit of good luck there. We got the Panther ready to stop that. Is he moving active towards the centre? Yes, he's moving to the centre there. Command tank supporting it. No, pulling back. T-34 here taking damage. Also several Pack 40 Wuff trying to cure. Other T-34 gets up. Nice play. Penetrating hit down the flank of the Panther 4. Can't push back. Heavy damage for the Panthers. Machine gun up the second Panther 4 as well. Almost got the fuel point. And Wuff can soon go for another T-34. He's got quite a few T-34s already. Of course, he'll just keep bringing out more. Now, if he just hit more with this Katyusha, and again, he needs to get it closer. He needs to get it closer to decrease the scatter of the Katyusha. Otherwise, the rockets are going to go all over the place. Not really, land the target he's hoping to hit. At least not very often. Not entirely sure what Luciano's thinking. That was pretty much just a waste of the free MD-42 crew. And he even lost the MD-42, so that was a very poor decision there by Luciano. Very poor decision, not what he was thinking. DP light machine gun drop there. More Katyusha rocket fire. He's actually gained veteran one. They actually got some good kills finally. Silence their new mortar crew as well there. Luciano is suffering now. Again. MD-42, they're desperately holding the centre victory point, supported by a Panzer. But the Russians are doing what they can to silence it permanently with their mortars. And we got another T-34 there for Wuff. Another T-34. So many T-34s are going to just quickly bring up them in numbers. In fact, he could still, in terms of resources, probably go for at least a few more since he's got fuel for it. I mean, he's actually, at the moment, he's getting 39 fuel per minute, which means more or less every 2 minutes, he could actually call in a T-34-76. That really ought to tell you something about how many T-34s you could actually get, but just so you know how cheap it is. Honestly, it's purposely in numbers. Essentially, there you go, Panther's counter-attacking. In this case, though, probably should have kept it close to the other T-34. House collapses as a stray shell knocks out one of the remaining supports. Dealing with the Pack 40s. He's not trying to use them against Luciano. Would help, I think. An anti-tank gun. And oh, never mind, he is.
Enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
There you go, a bit of anti-tank weapon here for Wuff. And the 122nd Rifle Corps. And there you go, the third T-34. So many T-34s get you moving about. And Luciano will need to repair tanks. The problem is tanks also quite a few pioneers, so any tank repairs are going to be slow here at the moment. In fact, all of his tanks are more or less at half health, meaning a well-executed armoured assault there from Wuff could probably put them out of the misery, and continue supported with a Pack 40. We'll have to see here how Luciano reacts to this threat, but he's very much focused here. I mean, he's not really made a lot of large attacks for here, the western side of the map. He's just sort of been focused around here, a bit of tunnel vision, if you will. Katyusha firing. In this case, not doing too much to the Germans. Then he's engaged with the T-34s moving ahead. We got 3 dead. Looks like they're preparing for an assault here. And we got here Luciano's armor a bit scattered. In fact, the command tank is a nice big chasing target. Panther Force could try and flank in. Only he looks like he... Oh, pop smoke there right in the nick of time. And he's bringing, there you go, Panther Force flanking. He needs to pull back the T-34 to get the Pack 40, but he's not pulling it up. He is not pulling it up there. Perhaps a mistake there by Wuff. Panther first on the T-34. There you go, Pack 40 moving up. I think at this point a bit too late here. Rather bold move there by Luciano, grabbing a Pack 40 while under watch of the T-34s. Pack 40 fires, misses, T-34s firing, mortars flying in as well. He's now trying to catch that Pack 4, Panzer 4 there with his Pack 40, there you go, misses again, but looks like he's trying to shoot the Pack 40 with his own 40. Counter moving in as well, there you go, Germans falling back, needs to keep the Pack 40 moving up there, needs to keep it supporting. Rushing into the explosion, there you go. Almost got it, but his men are taking catastrophic casualties here. 12 kills, 17 kills, 3 kills. He could go for a 4th T-34 now if he wants to. But I do think he should let the Pack 40 up, supporting a bit better versus Luciano's armoured elements here. And there we go, he is going for the 4th T-34.
Enemy is gaining a foothold.
Another option at this point would be to consider going for an SUD-5 to help deal with the tanks as well. I mean, he's got 3 tanks, and SUD-5 to help deal more specifically with the Panzers. Would certainly allow him to more deal with them directly and aggressively. So that is a thought here. Luciano with Blitzkrieg hasn't really used it, I think, much except for some panzer competition at command tank. There's been no reconnaissance overflight, no tactical movement, no Stuka close air support. Still, 4 T-34s is also forced to be reckoned with, just in terms of sheer firepower. Luciano's MD-42 crew there pushed back, Panzer Force being fixed up again and again. And these aren't less than T-34s. And he's actually going for Tier 4 here, Luciano. Is he planning a Panther Sturmpanzer, or is he going for the Panzerwerfer? All good questions.
To request more powerful units.
All good questions. Command tank being fixed up. T-34s they need a bit of fix up. Russian guards infantry moving ahead. Katyusha ready to fire again. But again, he would benefit a lot from just moving up a bit further, closer there to the front line. Again, less scatter. I mean, the only reason where scatters are more better is basically your opponents have moved a lot in a horde and you just need to hit a larger area. But otherwise, you know, seeing as he's going to sort of hit more specific targets, he wants to get as close as possible without getting shot at itself. So that way decrease the scatter and it will make it more accurate. Grenades off left and right here. Gonna just bring up the light machine guns, engaging the guardsmen. T-34 needs repairs still. In fact, it's half HV too. Rather big shame there for Wuff to lose his T-34 there, it's veteran. Moving up north, T-34 moving forward, T-34 moving forward to the south as well. Gonna these out in the open versus the T-34. We got a quick retreat there. And there you go, Panther forming to counter. Eventually 2 armoured ships now. But it's bringing slightly about here. Tanks and touch up, what did they want to set up, it seems. Bit of a standoff between the two players, and there you go, Gartman under fire there. At this point, of course, there's also another option here for Wuff, which is just to basically attack his opponent's base, you know. Grab the T-34s, drive up here, straight for the base, begin knocking up the different elements, you know, like to make a nice company, infantry company, and so on there. I mean, his Pack 4s wouldn't be able to act, his Panzer will take some time to get up there, and by the time he could still have done a lot of damage before he pulls out the T-34s. So that could be an option there for Wuff to consider, so just, you know, trying to maintain a standoff here around this area, and sort of attritional bit there. Heavy Panzer Corps halfway down there for Luciano. The 11th SS, Panzergrenadier Division bringing up its toughest elements. Scene. Also another fun fact, around February 1945, apparently the Germans tried to merge the 11th SS with the 4th SS Volunteer Panzergrenadier Brigade near the land, and the Dutch would just not have it. They got really ticked off about it, made such a fuss that by the end the Germans basically went, alright, yeah, we keep you separate and you get your own Panzergrenadier Division, though technically it was still a brigade size formation, it just was now the 23rd SS Panzergrenadier Division. Still was the 25th, either way. It was only a division in name. Gartner on the home base of HV before 2 Panzer IV firing in. Gartner they need to retreat. Katyusha fires again. He just does it from such a far away range. In this case, though, he got a bit more lucky, but again, as you can note, the scatter here is extreme. In most players will generally try to close in with the Katyusha a bit further to again minimise the scatter while striking. Tanks here, we got T-34 tagging from the front. He's getting to the flank behind here. Massive armoured assault. No, he stops up in the front instead of trying to get behind them, trying to get past them. Up in the Pack 40 all the way. He's allowing himself to take shots from the front there. T-34 damaged engine. Panther 4 command tank close to half health, but 1 T-34 already down. Other Panther 4 moving up. Needs to pull back the T-34. Looks like about to lose it. Pack 40 also finding up with their front supporting, but just too late now as well. T-34 misses and gets knocked out here by the Panther 4. Devastating armoured engagement there for Wuff. 2 T-34s down. He didn't really get any armoured kill sets to show for it. He just been able to keep either the Pack 40 a bit closer there, or, you know, broad initiative 5 support as well. But again, he can easily replace those losses. It's the Soviets. Meanwhile, we got a Panzerwerfer down the way for Luciano. No Storm Panzers, no Panthers, just the rocket artillery there. And there you go, Armoured Assault in here. He must be feeling pretty confident in. He's going to actually push in with his damaged tanks there. The Pack 40 is actually being pulled away now, so actually just chose the right time to attack. But no, he's going for it. But he's bringing his more stronger tanks to the front there and taking advantage of the commands against to minimise the damage they take. Pack 45 is there in support of the German Panzerwaffe. There you go, another T-34 down. Pretty bad news there for Wuff. There's 3 T-34s lost in a short amount of time. Panzerwaffe rolls in. There's Pioneers, they're Garfield firing in. 27 kills. He's quite a bit of nasty work there. 13 on the others. Katusha can fire again. But, you know, once more, try and get a bit closer there, Wuff, before firing it. Also another IL-2 Stormwing attack there, put ready.
We are as ready as we can be.
And the full repair, got more Pioneers there for Luciano.
Panzerwerfer is ready for action.
There you go. Also more mines going down there. I do think Wuff has been rather slacking off in the mining department, to be honest. I might have missed some of them, but not completely though, it seems. So I might retract that statement. This is a bit more of a slug fight again. I do think, you know, Luciano could have benefited more from trying to flank for that match again. Wuff could have benefited more from trying to, you know, then attack the bases. They're just engaging straight away again. Luciano has the advantage. Looks like he got hit with his Panzerwerfer. Not much though. Again, overall longer range, more scatter.
Your efforts. We are down to 200 points.
200 points left here for Luciano though. Need to get that unit moving. Vorwärts, Deutschland. Garson there caught by 2 Panzer IVs, Pitman machine guns, Crackshot machine guns and Hull machine guns, all 3 there on each tank firing.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Pulling up there to gain T-34. Pack 40 firing in there from north. Target weak point. Target the weak point, Sergei. How does that work? Just do it. Missed, I would say, was not using it. That's an absolute miss there by Wuff. Garfield wiped here. T-34's moving in. No target weak point from the Pack 40. That would really help those Germans are confusing. Pack 40 devastating his own tanks though. Mortar landing down there. Katusha once more does really manage, but he can just move it a bit closer. Eventually 2 on the Pack 40, but cleared out quickly. There goes ramming. He's ramming, crushing several Pioneers. He does so. T-34 knocked out. Panzer IV command tank there with a knocked out gun and knocked out engine. And we got here a airstrike here from the Luftwaffe. Engineers from the Pack 40. Kanonenvogel going in there, go straight for the T-34. Almost knocking out him, there we go, T-34 down. Happened too fast there for Wuff to react. Still, we got Luciano pulling back the remnants of his armoured force here. Pack 40 moving up, might provoke this response from Luciano. These pushed back. Heavy losses on both sides, but overall Luciano though has fared better. He's still got most of his armor pool, whereas Wuff lost every single tank under his command. For the Panzerwerfer barrage, though again, he would just as well benefit from getting closer. He would just as well benefit from being his Panzer a bit closer to the front lines to do a bit more damage. Conditionally reinforcing. Halfway to Veteran T2 there on the Katusha. Well, Wuff continuation fire. He's got a ton of munitions though. He's got a ton of, not munitions, but fuel, but he's also got plenty of munitions. There you go, another Katusha barrage again from max range. Again, not really the most effective use of a Katusha there. And there we go. Actually 5 medium tanks are on the way there for the motherland. So mortar crew those done plenty there. 24 kills for the motherland. Igneous going past the wreckage of burnt out T-34s. Guys from their flanking. 29 kills in those nasty fellows. That's definitely hero of the Soviet Union material. And there we go. Almost got the Grenadiers. But they do get away there. Will Luciano consider going for... Oh, actually, no, mind, he can't. He's, I would say, Panther, Sturmpanther. He's got too much pop cap, but the best he can get is actually Stu, which wouldn't be a bad choice there. They're fighting on the victory points there. Alternating towards here, good work. While Luciano's focused around here, trying to sort of get behind him and sort of go for the victory point. That's all to him good. Guards moving to support in the centre. Pack 40 moving forwards. And there you go, the H-85. There was also an H-85M, which was just basically an H-85 with the chassis of the SU-100, which was basically an elongated version of the H-85 chassis, just to sort of fit the SU-100 gun. And the thing was, the gun was still too big. Not so big it couldn't fire, but just basically meant it tipped over. The Yak Panther 4, by the way, with the long gun, also suffered an issue. Gartner getting pummeled here by the Panzerwerfer in this case all of a sudden. A bit better shooting there, though not a lot better. He's really doing everything he can to just keep it at max range, it seems. Just minimising what he can get out of the Katyusha in most cases. Still the H-5 is ready to blow up some fascist tanks. Bit of a standoff here again between the two sides. Luciano preparing for another attack. Not a lot of assault infantry. Then again, he's brought again more or less at full pop cap. The Panzerwerfer, the two tanks, the command tank, Grenadiers, Pioneers, and MD-42 and a Pack 40. Wuff from the other hand still has got room to go there. And again, he's got, you know, a Sturmweg attack to call in against the enemy. And of course, the question is, will he use it? So trying to break up any attack there from Luciano, because right now that would not be a bad idea. Or at least sort of force his infantry to separate from his tanks. And there you go, another Katyusha barrage. This time there's sort of more infantry coming in there, so it might just... Oh, never mind. Again, he's not trying to hit the mass, he's trying to hit them all single unit, which again needs to really benefit from being closer. H-5 there. Oh, no target, weak point, got it. Oh dear, Wuff. Easily knocked out there, kaput. He's trying to flank in, but running straight to him before two Grenadiers. Of course, the Panther forces to deal with the Guards assault there. It's not good. There we go. Luftwaffe's, or not Luftwaffe, so there's force assault in here. Just a bit late. Just a bit late. Almost got the Grenadiers there. We've got the Pack 40 almost as well. Out of the way. We are seeing here that Luciano's quickly fall back. We've also got a veteran fleet Panther 4 for him. And got another H-5 for Wuff there. And another MD-42 for Luciano, meaning he actually lost one. And there you go, very close quarters barrage there against the Russians. Much better effect in this case, still not really well aimed. 40 setting up without support there versus 3 tanks. Right now, what Luciano can do is just drive straight past the Pack 40 and wipe it out. Instead, he's actually being very nice there to slug it out with the Pack 40. And then proceeds to wreck it for good measure. Reinforcing, and now there's 5 they're ready. Katyusha almost finishes. Almost. And there you go. Looks like he killed something. I'm just not so sure what. I'm guessing it's a Grenadier squad around here. So there's some dead Grenadiers there amongst the dead Guardsmen and the telephone poles. Damage increment of the Panther 4 work. Looks like the H-5 was after that. Oh, he went accidentally here for focus sight, slowing down his movement speed. That's a bit awkward, and he's almost getting murdered there for the Panther 4s. Guards moving ahead. Panzer 4 firing, going straight for the Katyusha by the looks of it. Nice hit down the Panzer 4. Buttoning it up, buttoning it up. Misses again, not good there, not good there. Katyusha. Can't really do much yet. Oh, there would be a nice fat target there, and then again, he's spreading out quickly. There we go. Rocket strike off. H5 there with focus sight, hanging back. Unfortunately repairs. Another assault there from Wuff on the 110 graphic, although their strength has been weakened. There's not quite the same impetus there was in the early game or the mid game. Those armor losses has rather depleted him of a lot of strength. Now the airstrike here I think was very good. Again, what he can do to push back the German infantry. H5 not bringing up support. Katyusha not doing anything either. Oh, we don't have a shot though. There you go, more rifle grenades here. And more Gassman for Wuff. And they're going to be sorted out with the Panzer IV, eventually T-31 killed from Deutschland. Panzerwerfer, most closing in the limits. Well, there you go, good hit on the mortar crew though. Veteran 2-1 gained. Missing hits for the Panzer IVs. Looks like Luciano's got the rest of the map open there. Moving forwards for Deutschland. Das Reich, or not. Not, just slightly moves ahead there. I think could easily afford to be a bit more aggressive now versus Wuff. Of course, he should look for mines, otherwise any glorious blitzkrieg there might find itself very short-lived. If they should rather then proceed to begin dealing with any sort of weakened tanks. Oh, straight into another mine. Damn it, engineer for the Panzer IV veteran defeat again. Stu following up here for Luciano. Another Katyusha barrage. Wipe the grenadiers actually. That's impressive.
Enemy down to 200 points.
One grenadiers to replace one's lost. H5 moving ahead. Wuff making another push for the center. He's still got the lead, but the lead is very quickly shrinking out of his hands. There you go, H5 lands a hit, and there you go, another airstrike there. Deal with any supporting elements, between the Pack 40. Good, they're punished with Pack 40 still standing. Panzer they're taking hits. H5 getting another hit. Dart moving ahead. H5 under fire for the Pack 40. No grenades ready. Dart being absolutely annihilated there by the armor. There's not enough else other support here. H5 actually pulls back here. She's probably worried about the target weak point, which actually was went off there, but actually missed H5 here. Stuk running forward. So that's the second Stuk here for Luciano. Engineers flanking just not enough here. And Engineers still halted by another enemy before two freshly called in there by Luciano. Gunning them down the cold lights, and there you go, another Katyusha barrage. This is eventually two now. But as usual, no. Oh, wait, there we go, almost got the Pack 40. Stuk rolling ahead here. Luciano being pretty aggressive. The H5 was far from it. And there you go, Panzer moving up to fire off another volley. Almost getting the mortar crew, but still not quite, not quite. Katyusha now even further back there. Realizing not even the outer skirts of his bases are safe anymore. So what will Wuff try and do to break this? I mean, he's got plenty of fuel. The problem is he doesn't quite have enough manpower. He's suffering quite extensive manpower losses several times by now. And it's going to be much harder for him to build up more armor. And he probably would have benefited from an H5 shooting support from all of those T-34s rather than now it's just got an H5 and the Germans got a lot of tanks and armor. Strength missed anything. Battling what they can. It's just not enough here. Then he's been forced to grab a weapon there. Taking losses. More rocket teams bringing down. Patrol time to repair. We got guards flanking from there as well. And we got a Luftwaffe soldier as well. There you go. They're homing in on the H-25 here most likely. You can see it. Don't think he can. Don't think he can. Otherwise he lives. Stukas will be shooting at us right there though. At the same time it forces Wuff not to move his H-25 ahead. Otherwise he does risk being seen. And then the Kanonenvogel will zoom it down. We got another H-25 there on the way for Wuff. Gonna be close. He moves the H-25. He's actually doing it. He's actually doing it. And there you go. Luftwaffe strikes and the H-25 gets annihilated in a matter of seconds. Ja, there's no escaping the Luftwaffe. Unless the Luftwaffe isn't set in the first place. That is a pretty grim situation that Wuff is now in Durban here versus Luciano. Luciano's going to take back the rest of the map there. And another damaged engine. In this case, he's lucky that Wuff has nothing he can sort of really punish it with. There you go. That is the third H-25 out there for Wuff. Also another IL-2 Sturmwing attack ready. We got more Stuks there on the way for Luciano. Another Stuk to support of his Panzers and his command tank and Panzerwerfer. He's quite a sizable armoured contingent here that Luciano's managed to stitch together. And Wuff again, who had the numbers, rather wasn't, I think, able to use them very properly, so now he's got very little left. Just speeding up a bit here. Just moving up. Then we got air recons out here from Luciano. There goes storming in against the H-25 gets rid of Stuk. You could actually charge in, I think, on the blitzkrieg after, but there you go instead. Lots of fire shooting going on here. Luciano members to defend. There you go, aircraft went down, shot down by all the pins of that machine guns nearby. Garsman keeps up the pressure here. Back 40 crew, the H-25 does not pursue. Halfway to Veteran 21 though. Panzer 4 down to half health. H-25 misses. Mortising up close, there you go, Veteran 21. Panzer 4 pulling back, losing the other victory point as well here. Map control is slipping out of Wuff's hands pretty rapidly. Straight here in the Panzer 4. Panzer barrage this time around turned out to be a pretty big dot there for Luciano.
You are showing weakness. We are down to 75 points.
Command tank moving ahead. And almost got that mortar.
We have lost the mortar crew.
Oh, actually some good hits of the Katyusha. Very close to Veteran 23 there. And a lot of pioneers there for Luciano to replace all the ones lost there to the Russians.
Victory is slipping from our grasp. We have only 50 points remaining.
Back 40 pushed back here by Garsman. Desperate trying to get out of the hands of the Russians. Wuff's 122nd Rifle Corps has been mauled here by a rather stalwart defense by Luciano. Damage engine. Oh, actually, main gun destroying the command tank. Very close to it in the fleet, though. Very close. There you go, H-25 gets over hit. Very close to 22. 23 points left. And this was Garsman. Oh, did an ammunition for a grenade here. Pack 40 shot out, another T-34 on the way there for Wuff. He's got 15 points left. Oh dear, Garsman broke in there before the victory point by a few brave grenadiers. T-34 halfway done, but it's just not going to happen in time, I fear.
We have only 10 points.
Panzerwerfer there, 8, 7, 6, there you go, push back the grenadiers, but would it be in time? H-25 rolling back there, so close to it, 2. Luciano there repairing his armoured force. And there you go, GG, game over. A loss here for Wuff and the 122nd Rifle Corps. Victory for Luciano and the 11th SS, Panzergrenadier Division. A brutal slaughter of a battle there. I do think I've been sure to had Luciano try more to flank through here. It's a very good flank route of attacking the village rather than trying to breach through here. Similarly, Wuff would also benefit more from trying to attack through here, try to make some base attacks against Luciano rather than trying to engage all of his armor there from the front. At least initially 5 then, sooner would have benefited Wuff a lot more. So there were some tactical mistakes, I think, by both players, but overall solid play there. And certainly nice use there of Guards Rifle by Wuff, though. Again, it's Katyusha too far away. If he's just going to shoot from far away, he might as well just use the howitzer, since that's much better suited for it, to be honest. So a bit of food for thought there for Wuff if he's watching this. But anyways, thank you all for joining in. Hope you had some fun, learned some things, got some decent matches. If you did, why not subscribe, tell friends, share it with everyone, wherever you can. Talk and so on there. And all those comments are always quite welcome. And of course, you can also send you on replay. If you do want to then check the details in the video description, where there's also details where you can donate if you feel like that. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers, thank you for watching, and hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye.